Hello everybody, welcome to Fat Chicken. I'm the Criminal Archer. I'm taking a first look at this game today. It's the developers provided me with a key, Steam key, so I thought I'd give it a check. I played a little bit just to get my feet under me, but it's I haven't gotten very far in the game. The idea behind Fat Chicken is that it is I think they could refer to it as a reverse tower defense game. It's basically you have your chickens, your little fat chickens, or cuboid chickens, coming out of the hatchery or the living area and being shuttled over to the processing plant, which you can kind of see here. And between those two areas, you want to try to make them as fat as possible to hit your quota and to get even further ahead. Let's I'm gonna redo this game. I've already done this one, but this is a good one to give you an idea of just what you're dealing with. So at the beginning, they don't start the wave right away. You can kind of do your first moves and get things placed to get an idea. And so I'll give you a little quick walkthrough. So the chickens are going to follow this path here, around and then into the factory farm over here, where they meet their untimely end. And you need to you can place things on these wooden pads to take care of various things. They will also eat a little bit as they pass over these little fields and drink water as they pass over these little blue things. You have to make sure that they're well fed. Actually, you kind of have to make sure that they're overfed and that they're well watered along the whole path. So like I said, I've done this one, and then sometimes you've got a second path, which is what's over here. It's darkened right now because it hasn't activated. You get one wave before it starts. So I've already, where am I? There we go. I've already played this one, so I kind of have a strategy already. So this is the growth hormone. It increases the amount of food that each chicken can actually hold. Pump them full of growth hormones, get them all big and fat. And then this is the automatic feeder. I'm putting it here because, as I discovered when I played through this before, this one can actually hit both of these lines as they come in. So it's like it's a 2-for-1 kind of thing. So we're going to start the first wave, since we don't have enough money to do anything else, I don't think anyways. No, I suppose we could do another feeder, but I don't really want to do another feeder yet. So you can see their little cuboid chickens are getting pumped up with the growth hormones as they go past. We'll jump up to 4 times speed on this first one here. Alright, so this second area is starting up, so we should put actually, let's go down to speed here. We need to put a growth hormone thing here. We don't have enough money for it yet. As soon as these guys get in, we'll have enough money for it. But we need water. Like, there's no water along this path, as you can probably see. So they need water. I had some pretty good luck with putting water right here before, so I'm gonna put that there. Let's go back up to normal speed. And as soon as we make some money from these chickens going into the roosts or the factory, we will put a growth hormone machine right there. So go, little guys. See, and now they're getting stuffed full of corn, whether they like it or not. And then the money starts jumping up and the weight starts jumping up. So let's put a growth hormone machine here. We have $30. You can also upgrade these guys, but I need $60 and I don't have $60 yet. So we're not going to upgrade them, as you can imagine from that thing. Well, I will, however, put another food thing here. And as soon as we have $60, I'm going to upgrade this guy, because this guy's the most important. You can see the rings its firing area, because it's most important because it can hit both lines, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So we will get them all full of food. And then, so we're at 35, we need to get to 60, I think? Yeah. Once these 4 go in, we'll probably have what we need. Upgrade this bad boy. go. Still have $30. What do we want to do with our $30? We could put another feeder. We could do another water thing. I'd like to upgrade. Actually, I'm gonna upgrade this water thing because one of those. I don't know if you noticed, one of those chickens, right as it was heading into the factory, was having water problems. It's like a health bar popped up. So it's kind of a fun little strategy game. For some reason, and I don't really know why, because it's a very different game, but for some reason it reminds me of Plants vs. Zombies, and I don't know why. I think it's maybe the color scheme. The greens are very similar, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, of course, this is not a bad thing to be reminded of Plants vs. Zombies. But that's where my brain goes for some reason when I watch this game play. Let's put another. Let's see, we got $90, so we'll do another growth hormone machine and another feeder. And that leaves us with $60, which is enough for another growth hormone machine, but I don't think that that's gonna work here. I don't know. I'm not sure. We can't upgrade this again, can we? We cannot. Okay. How do we upgrade this? Let's see how this works out. The one complaint that I've had a little bit with this is that I have no perspective. I mean, aside from the fact that the cubes get a little bit bigger when they get stuffed to a certain point, you really don't have much of a perspective on how well you're doing in terms of increasing the size of your chickens. They get a little bit bigger, but there's no like numerical value that I can find. I mean, it's not a big thing. It's a pretty minor problem, all things considered. But it's just something I would like to know that the game does not provide. But and you can do an early release. I don't know if you saw that. I did an early release to send my little chickens out early. You get a little money bonus, but it's not that big a deal. You of course have to be pretty confident in your setup in order to feel like you can do that, but I think I'll finish this wave without too much problem. Feel like there's something else we should upgrade. Let's upgrade this feeder for the last wave. I think we got one more wave after this. See, this guy is getting hurt. He's hungry. He needs food. Which is not what you want, because when I guess not hurt, they're starving is what they're doing, and so that their health starts to go down and their weight starts to go down. So hopefully, I suppose we should let's put one more feeder here. Make sure these guys make it in the last wave. I'm gonna go at 4 times here because I'm done making changes at least. So let's see how far we get. We've already met our quota, but I guess that's the next level. It jumps up, and I'm not sure exactly what that means. I think it means that there's another level of quota to hit. Or not level quota, but like another achievement level of sorts. Alright, so that goes in. And I'd say we did pretty well. 3 stars. Go team. We got rewards. I had something I don't know what hired hands are yet. So let's look at the upgrades. So you can upgrade your stuff, as many of these types of games have. They require these stars, that's how you do the upgrade. And so you have the water tower, growth hormones, hired hands. I don't have any hired hands yet, so that seems kind of silly to do that. So, faster weight gain, that seems like that might be a good idea. We'll do that one. Let's increase our... Let's do the water. I'm gonna put the water. I feel like the water, and we'll do the injectors. Alright, cool. So let's take a look. Let's look at this Farm Heroes thing. See, I don't really know what this is yet. Like, this has not been explained to me yet. Powers up the player's Geneto Cannon. Animals have a chance of spawning with a meat add-on when being released from the pen. Attracts more UFOs on levels that have interdimensional portal. Oh, I haven't seen that yet. Alright, I'm gonna ignore those guys for the moment though, just because we haven't. Let's do this one. You're moving up to a pig farm. It just rains, so there should be plenty of mud for them to forage and enjoy yourself. Sweet! Alright. Good job in Modesto. You did well in Modesto. We're looking for you to do similar results in this city. Alright, so let's take a look at things here. So we've got, to start, we've got one of these. So let's do our standard. Come on. Here in Fresno we focus on, oh, it's tutorial. Focus on pigs. You need to be the boss hog here and get bacon. Alright. That'll make you go away. There we go. Mud. Pig roots and forage in mud. They'll be stuck eating time they move through the muck. Okay. It's the first time use the power-up you bought earlier. Click the button with the arrow. Oh, I bought a power-up when I was messing before. The arrow in the right-hand corner. Now click on the animal to duplicate. Alright. Okay. Confirm. Buy power-ups with gold nuggets. Experiment with all the powers to finish this. Works best in different simulators. Okay. You're in charge here when you get to decide who needs help from when and where. Hired hands can help you do some dirty work on the farm. You can keep your hands clean. Cow prodders get your animals moving faster. The zap gets them running, but that also stresses them out. Might make them sick. They can be upgraded with better equipment. Okay. You can now build growth hormone tower on that first tower placement pad. Alright, growth hormone tower. Oh, select the growth hormone tower to bring up the options. Alright, so they want us to do this. So we've now got a prod. Alright. Hired hands can be upgraded with better equipment, just like towers can upgrade the cattle producer now by tapping on the tower he's assigned to. They want us to upgrade this. Cattle prodder by clicking the towers he's assigned, pressing the prodder up it. Or don't, it's up to you. I'll do it now for... I'll do it just because that's what we're doing right now. I need to put a feeder down here though. So he's just poking him. Look at him poke him. That's not very nice, dude. Shouldn't poke people like that. Oh, this one's starting up. Let's put a growth hormone tower. This one looks like it needs water, probably. Oh, we don't have any money. Don't have any money yet. So what can we do? Can we add? Oh, we can add a prodder there as well. Okay, so you can add prodders basically to anybody. I see. So I feel like this thing is going to ramp up significantly over time. It's already getting a lot more complicated than it was before. And I want the food thing to come through here. I need some water. My piggies are going to need water. Yeah. There's no water until they get to this crossover bridge, which I'm guessing they're going to drink water out of, but I don't know that for sure. Alright, so we've got $71. Let's put a feed blaster. Actually, I want to see what happens here. I don't know. We'll put another food one right here. Let's just jam-pack these guys full of food. Alright, so they're coming. I'm concerned about the water situation, I gotta say. I gotta watch this. Let's go to 2x speed. So I feel like these guys are gonna have water problems. Possibly food problems too. They're not actually crossing over the... Oh yeah, they're having problems. They're hungry. Okay. Okay, so we need to get food. We need to get a food blaster in here. Oh no, they died! Oh no, my piggies died. Poor piggies. Clearly that was not done right. Alright, so I'm gonna just go right ahead and upgrade this right away. Ew, we got dead piggies. But poor piggies. They'll be okay. It'll be alright. Life will be fine. Can we go? Yeah, a little faster. 2 times speed. There we go. Getting them all full. I'm not sure we're gonna make our quota this time, so we lost 3 pigs that way. But I guess we'll find out. I mean, we got this nice feed blaster, which I'm gonna upgrade as soon as I have the money. Which we clearly need to do. Oh, they need water. They need water, okay. So we need water. Let's watch these guys. I bet these guys are gonna need water part of the way along here too. I'm gonna go ahead and put one of these here. We have the money? We do have the money. Alright, so that's gonna be a double blaster. Go piggies, go! Oh, here comes more piggies. I have a feeling we are not going to make our quotas this time. But, such is life, I suppose. We'll get it one of these days. Let's add a prodder to this one. It's gonna take this guy forever to get over there. I didn't realize they had to walk the whole way. Alright, so this will keep them hydrated and full of food. These guys don't seem to get dehydrated before they get to the water blaster, so that's good. No, I should have done another food blaster right there. Is what I should have done. Let's do a growth hormone one right here. We're gonna put a secondary food blaster right there, and just jam pack them. All the food they can eat, whether they want to or not. This one should kick in here in a second, I think. Yeah, look at them go. Those are some fat piggies. There also is, I've had one little conversation that popped up between missions that seems to indicate that there's going to eventually be a sort of anti-factory farm message to this game, or something along those lines, or at least some little bit about it. I don't know. But that's there's a little bit of a story that I'm not acquainted with necessarily yet. Oh, that one got a lot fatter than that one. Maybe we'll get a little bit more after this mission's over with. Get in there, piggy. Is that it? We just have 1 pig coming out? Yeah, we're not gonna hit this quota. I have a hard time believing we're gonna create a pig that weighs. Oh, actually, it's 240 pounds. That's not that much. There's for pigs. I mean, you know, pigs are pretty fat. I guess we'll find out. We might just barely squeak in. How much do you weigh, piggy? Oh, I didn't make it. There's another wave? I thought that was all the waves. Oh, we have another wave. I thought that was all the waves. Okay, this is already upgraded. We can just slap another. So we got money to burn. So we're gonna slap some more. Gonna get these last 3 pigs as fat as we possibly can. Behemoths. These will be behemoths. Of course, they're going to be super fat and super slow too. So I'm not sure that's actually doing anything. I think I may have reached the limit on what the thing can provide. Yeah, so they don't seem like they're getting any fatter. There we go. Yeah. Good eats. Got 1 star. Not great, but it's alright. Apparently we built too many towers, I'm guessing, from that 12. Alright. Cool. We got this whole like world, like US map, which is pretty neat. And let's see. So these are the power-ups that I didn't show you the power-ups before. But you got the duplicator, the fat bomb, instantly fattens up all animals in range. Temporary holding pen. Adds meat, barrel of meat. Bag of murder bucks. Adds murder bucks during a game. That's kind of funny. There, yeah, and so I don't know what these farm heroes are yet, except exactly as of yet. I think they just changed the game up some. Antibiotic towers are more effective. Meat lets stick around for twice as long. You know, that kind of stuff. It looks pretty neat. I think I'll probably stop here for now. Well, maybe. I feel like the next... Yeah, what the hell? We'll do one more. We're gonna do one more. The rain is drying up, and we've added another pig pen to the farm. Bring home the bacon. All right. Select tower placement. Front and what you want. All right. Yes. I want to teach you a few other things about the farm. We have a few upgrades, new upgrades in the R&D department that may help you in a pinch. You can now relocate towers from tower placement to another. Build a growth hormone tower here. Okay. Click on it again, select a growth hormone tower and see its options. Relocate the tower. Alright, now click on the tower placement you want to move it to. I assume that means you want me to put it here, because you're not really letting me move it much. So we're going to put it here. Normally costs money, but because they're just showing me this. Okay. Can sell it. I think I already... First wave is released, total cost is returned to you. Alright. After it costs less, you don't get all your money back. Alright, so let's take a look here. So we've got this guy's coming in. So we absolutely need to put a food tower here, because that'll hit all three of these. We're gonna need growth hormone tower right there. And a food tower. I'm hoping that we get money. I'm really hoping we get this wave before this wave starts, because we don't really have any money. I guess I'll put a food tower here, just so they don't starve before they get all the way over there. Alright, let's start the wave, see what happens. I'm gonna go a little faster though. Yeah, alright, so these guys are out already. So that's not really ideal. I'm not a big fan of that. But we'll get some money soon. Hopefully, I assume these guys get water when they cross over the pond. I guess I'll keep an eye on them. Yeah, they're getting water. Okay. Okay. That's good. So let's put a growth hormone tower here. So the money I spent on water towers before was probably not necessary. Alright, so let's see. So that wasn't great, but that also wasn't terrible. Are they gonna... This isn't... Okay, this one's not coming online yet. Alright, so let's see. Let's put more food. I'm gonna put another food blaster here. Another food blaster there. Maybe... What do I want to do? What's it cost to upgrade this? 65? I'm gonna upgrade this guy. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Then we'll have these two on the last leg there. We have $90 murder bucks or whatever it was they called them. Okay, so these guys are still running out of food before they get there, except for not the last two probably, because they got the upgraded version. Yeah, last two made it just fine. That's good. Alright, so let's see. What do we want to do? I'm gonna put another... Let's upgrade this growth hormone tower. I already upgraded this one, right? No, I didn't. Alright, so those guys are upgraded. Got food along the way. Got this stuff. Upgrade one of these. I should probably start saving some money, because when this guy comes online, I'm going to need to be able to put towers down. I'm not going to do any more upgrades for this level. Yep, this one's coming online, so we're going to need to do this. So there's water there. So we need one of these. Let's put a food guy here. There's water at the very end. We'll upgrade this and... Oh, these are chickens. I didn't notice that. We're getting chickens down here. Keep an eye on them and see what happens. Water. Okay, we need water. Oh no! The last few chickens made it because they got water and food. Okay, let's put food here. Poor chickens didn't make it. I think one of them made it. We had like all of one chicken that made it through the gauntlet. So the water, let's see if they make the water situation. Alright, so we're still a little late on the water. That's okay, we can deal with this. I hit you with water, why are you not? No? Half of them are making it. Right, let's upgrade this guy. The chicken situation is not really ideal here. I'm less than pleased with our chicken situation. Maybe this will work better now. They're getting more water. You guys making it? There you go. Alright, now everybody's surviving. Okay, we got some money. We got money to spend now. Money to burn. Let's upgrade this bad boy. I just kind of ignored our pigs altogether. Hopefully they were doing all right. Guess we'll find out. They're having some water problems right there at the end. I think as they get bigger, they need more water. I don't know. Not really sure. Oh, we made the 1 star. We made the 1 star. Yeah, approved. There you go. We lost 11 livestock. That's not good. All right. So that's Fat Chicken. It's a pretty fun game. I'm gonna keep playing it. I hope you check it out. It seems pretty cool to me. If you enjoyed it, you know, head over. I think I'll have the Steam page in the description, all that good stuff. I have been the Cromulent Archer, and I hope you have enjoyed watching me play Fat Chicken as much as I have enjoyed playing Fat Chicken. And I will see you guys later for some more whatever it is I decide to play. Thanks so much for joining me.